Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Nora's Closet has a new name and a new website, you guys. It's called Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags. This is the grand opening. And it's open to the public. And we're going to take a look at it before anybody else do. Nora has the Jimmy Choo collection. Handbags and shoes to match. Expensive but worth the price. Shoulder Guess handbag and Louis Vuitton. Guys, she's the queen of handbags. Don't be fooled. And sexy is still in. High heels, sandals, flats, and pumps. Michael Kors, Chanel, every name brand you can think of. Go over to www.tracy.com/closet/Nora915/. Nora's link is down below.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hey family, how is everybody doing? Today, you guys, is May the 7th, 2021. Thank you everybody for coming in here, especially family is in the building. Let me see who's in the house. We got a small group here. Hey Teresa, how you doing? I see you in the building. Sonia Watts, Tina Powers, Ruby Ray, Caroline McCoy, Marsha Poole, Axelot, Sandy, Jackie's in the building, Carolina Girl, Robin Gary, Caroline Girl, Mildred, Maddie, Diane, Joel Jackson, Galaxy and Stars, BJ is in the building, Lisa Taylor, Gulf Coast Girl, BJ Queen, Ruby Turner, Wise Old Lady, Candy is in the building, My Opinion, I'm Victorious, Whispers Softly, Sharon Stevenson, Freddie Johnson, Zayna, D Diva, Andrea, Sugar Mama, Summer, Monica. How's everybody doing? I'm getting through there. April's in here, Katrina's in here, Monique Hall, Regina, Nashville, Tennessee is in the building. There's my girl. Scarlett, I ain't seen Zen rolling in here yet. She'll be rolling in here. You just wait a minute. Teresa Abster is in the building. That's who I was talking to. Candy Richardson. Okay. Two Miss Val is in the building. Elaine Bruner, how you doing, sister? Cynthia Green, Shell, Betty, Jennifer Long, I think that's it. I think Patricia Black, Black Queen Beloved. Mm, you guys, I'm getting through there. Katrina Hickman, Tracy Hallbrook. I'm victorious. Children for warriors. Warriors for children, girl. But thank you for the super chat. I'm seeing y'all in the building. I thank you guys for showing up. I'll get into the comment section because that's it. Boom in orange. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, and Marie Martins. Thank you for the super chat. She says, Children of Warriors, thank you for all you do. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. You guys, we're going to get on in here today. That little girl be getting it, you guys. You guys can't tell me she not feeling it. She is feeling it all the way. You guys, we got 2 new stories that's coming out right now. They're hot. Matter of fact, I just got them. I want to share those 2 stories with you guys because there's a story that was in I think it was in the Buffalo State. There was a young lady named Sanaya Dennis. We were going to cover that story. We had just got all the information and everything, and comes to find out she was missing, but they found out that she had I guess committed, SS, or suicide, whatever you want to call it. Over a breakup. And so I said, no, no, no. I know you guys want to keep covering the California City Boys, and we are still covering it when there are new information. I want to say, oh, there's happy music in there. She said, I'm going to help out. Thank you. Thank you, happy music. Thank you. We can always depend on you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. So I want to get into our announcements. I want you guys to know, yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, happy music. And thank you. I'm victorious. You guys, we're going to make things work anyway. So I know there's a lot of stuff going on the California City Boys case, you guys. I just don't want to even get involved in that mess. I mean, it's a hot mess. It just is. You guys know it is. I am going to share with you what happened. Let me see. Today is Friday. I got the call yesterday. Okay. So I will share with you what happened to this young lady. She is a part of our family. She is in the UK. She, I speak to her, very frequently. Anyway, family, I'm going to share with you what happened to her. So, she had put some things together, and she felt, she reached out to some people, some other channel holders, and and she wanted to share. And I guess nobody would listen to her. We're talking about the California City Boys. Forgive me, you guys, if I got something stuck in my teeth. I just had some barbecue. Anyway, so she decided to act on her own and call down there to Bakersfield and share with them some information she had found out, and she got it, and she wanted them to check it out. She called Bakersfield. I think first she called the tip line. Couldn't get through. Just couldn't get through. Then she called Bakersfield Police Department. 5 hours. And this was in the right time to call, because when she called me, it was probably about 2, 3 o'clock in the evening, something, well, whatever. And so Bakersfield is 2 hours behind us. So, in her time, it was like 11 o'clock at night. I mean, and she called for 5 hours. I just want you guys to know. She said, SP, you wasn't lying. I said, I know. I know. She says, please let the family know I tried to call. I was trying to help out all the way from over here in the UK. And what the lady told her, she decided, I'm going to call California City and tell them about it. So she called in to California City, and she was telling the person that answered the phone. The person finally answered the phone, and she says, hey, this, and she says, I need to share with you this information. And the lady was like, well, you don't need to share none of your information with me. You need to call over there in Bakersfield. And she says, well, I keep calling over there. They're not answering the phone. And so she said, what do you think I should do? The woman told her, she says, they just let the phone just ring, 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 ring. They're not answering. She says, this is what the lady said. Well, it's up to you. You can wait in the queue. There is no queue when they're not answering. But she said, you can wait in the queue. It's up to you. So, I'm a little bit disappointed that everything that's happening right now and the distraction is completely off. And, I'm not even going to speak on it. I'm just not even going to speak on it. It's not even worth my time. And I see why this case is not going to go national, because of all of this that's going on. It's just not going to go national. So they probably knew it wasn't going to go national because everybody had the little hands in there and wanted to be something that they wasn't. And, and some of the things that's going on, it's really sad how I think we took off really well, but it's sad now. It's just so sad. And people are just thinking, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I think I can't even blame the channel holders. I can't blame the channel holders, because you know what? You guys are pretty much enticing a lot of it. Family, you guys are enticing a lot of it. First thing is, you want to hear it and you want to see it, and you're laughing and giggling at stuff that you don't probably need to. If the numbers go down, they will get back on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But no, if you got 1,000 people want to look at that, that's what it's gonna be. But she said, SP, let's talk about letting Pooh Bear push you on that swing. Girl, Pooh Bear ain't gonna push me on that swing. He want to. And I don't care how much you say they need to stay positive, they need to get the more you say they need to do that, like you comforting them in things, it's no good. I tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, I might even get some backlash. But what you need to do is not listen to the bull no more. Just turn it off. Don't even listen to it no more. Okay? Unless somebody's talking about directly to boys, not talking about, oh, we need to stop talking about it. Oh, we need to all come together. We're not going to come together. It's just not going to work. Some is going to do one thing and some is going to do another. So get that out of your heads, you guys. It's not going to work. So if don't have direct information, you need to just cut off. And I mean, you're going to do what you want to do. And I know you guys are. But just trust and believe you are a part of that equation of the foolery. Okay? I'm just telling you now. And so when you want to say shame on them, shame on you. Because you're adding gasoline to that fire while you're sitting there looking at it. Okay? I'm just letting you know now. Okay. I know sometimes some of it you got to, not really. You don't really got to. You want to. You want to. And if you don't do it openly, you're sitting in the bushes doing it. So when you're like, oh, they need to be looking for the boys. Well, they're not looking for the boys because y'all over there watching this show. And it's getting worse and worse. And somebody's going to get hurt. Now calling. Okay. Call on in. Do you want to come on the channel? Anyway, you guys, that's the only way it's going to stop. If you stop looking at it and thinking that, you know how sometimes you can tell somebody don't cry, when you say don't cry, they cry even more. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Oh, she said, I think she meant calling BPD. Oh, okay. She said, I live here in Bakersfield. Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, if there's a reason for you to watch it, like sometimes there's reasons for me to watch something because I need to know who's doing what, but I'm not watching for the entertainment. And most of it, once I see where, like if it's going anywhere, because somebody will come to me basically and they'll say something and then I'll speak on it and then I'd be done put my foot in my mouth. And then there I am wrestling with people. So I need to know sometimes when people come in here saying things and or they'll ask me a question and then wait and then the minute I answer, they run over there. SP said, SP said, is no, 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 no. I got something for you guys that do that. You're not gonna know right now, but you'll know in a couple of months. You'll know something in a couple of months. But I'm gonna just keep it real. Be careful. Be careful with who you speak of. Okay. Anyway, it's a lot that's went on. You just can't say you're sorry because it's just a lot. Anyway, there is two stories I want to talk about. Let me see if I can find it real quick because something else didn't hit my thing, but it's not coming up. Okay, here we go. So the first one is this is 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, you guys. Yeah, I want you guys, if you don't believe that you could call the Bakersfield police and you probably won't even get in there. So, it is what it is. Okay. Okay. So there is an article right now in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, you guys. Okay, it says that this thing keeps wanting to block some stuff. It says the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation has issued an endangered and missing child alert for Noah Robinson. Okay, Desmond Robinson, Diamond Robinson, and Diane Denise Schroeder of Jackson, Mississippi, in Hinds County. According to the Bureau, Noah Robinson is described as a 7-month-old black male with brown hair. Noah Robinson was last seen wearing a black onesie. He's 7 months old. Now, let's find out what's done happened, because we're going to probably look at these two stories. One of them's probably going to go somewhere. The other one, it might be just a mix up or something. So Desmond Robinson is described as a 4-year-old black male with brown eyes and brown hair. And Desmond Robinson was last seen wearing a blue shirt and blue jeans. And Diamond Robinson is described as a 7-year-old black female with brown hair. Diamond Robinson was last seen wearing a white shirt and blue jeans. So these are what, 4 or 5 kids. Denise Dana Schroeder is described as a 9-year-old black female, 4 feet tall, weighing 70 pounds, brown eyes, and brown hair. Denise was last seen wearing a blue shirt and blue jeans. The Bureau states that Nora Robinson, Desmond Robinson, Diamond Robinson, Denise Shoulders may be accompanied by their non-custodial mother, Nora Robinson. That's it. Okay. The mother. Wow. I could have already seen that coming. So, Nora Robinson is described as a 31-year-old black female, 5 feet 5 inches, weigh 140 pounds, with blonde hair. If anyone has information regarding the whereabouts of Noah Robinson, Desmond Robinson, Diamond Robinson, and Denise Shoulders, or Nora Robinson, you are asked to contact the Jackson Police Department at 601-960-1234. Wow. Oh yeah, she's on the run. Yeah, when they said that, it says this story is a developing story. It just happened about 2 hours ago. So if you're in the Mississippi area, they have a little picture. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Hold on. Hello, this is SP.
Yeah, hello, SP.
Hello.
It's Rita calling from London. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
SP, I just wanted to say something. Basically, I found something that was very crucial on one of the videos, which is proper evidence.
Okay.
I bought myself a calling card. I called the
Hold on.
police department here.
Hold on. This is family. This is the young lady that called in to the police department the other day. Okay, she's going to share with you guys what happened. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello family. Basically what happened is it's Huda from the chat. I saw something that was very crucial that I don't think I should share it with authorities first. Basically, I found some proper evidence on one of the old tapes, on the YouTube tape. So what I did is I reached out to Bakersfield Police Department. I went and bought myself a calling card. I called them straight over 5 hours. The phone kept ringing, busy, and I know that it seemed like they put off their handset. I decided not to give up because it was really bothering me. So I called California City Police and I introduced myself. I explained to them it's about the missing boys' case, Alvin and Olsen, and I think that this is very valuable information. Before I even said it, she dismissed me by saying, and I really hope that the police So this hears that because I think they should take this case more serious. She told me basically, what you need to do, ma'am, is call the Bakersfield Police Department because we had nothing to do with this case anymore. So I kept on, I insisted, I said, please, I'm calling all the way from UK. Could you please at least inform them about what I saw? And she said, ma'am, I said, what would you advise me? It's really busy. She said, ma'am, it's completely your choice. You either call them. That was it. So I hanged up. I was really upset because I can see that this is really, really valuable information that is one of the cases that I believe is crucial evidence. Crucial evidence. So I'm really surprised. I hope the FBI contacts me or the police because this is information, I would just say that is really, really crucial for the case. So whether this tape that I watch, I will give you a hint, is in January. Pull up all the tapes from early January and just watch all the vehicles. And you'll see something disturbing there. So I'm surprised that the forensic people are not watching. And for the police officer, I have entire respect for you all. But California City Police, all you could have done is written my message. When somebody is informing you all, I'm a counselor in mental health. I know how police officers work. I wouldn't be calling you on a stupid trip. I had proper evidence which I was willing to share with you. And I'm talking about forensic evidence. So I know that crime scene wasn't handled well, and I'll drop another hint for you. It's around Bakersfield, TeNika Avenue. Watch all the tapes around it, please, and you will see what I'm talking about. Because I even called a crucial person, who's a police officer, which I won't mention his name, and he said that people have called in and said that they saw it. So if the police are aware of it, I hope they call me because that is serious evidence. That is not something that people can. Yeah, that is actually, I'm watching the chat. So that's a good one to call the FBI, but Mary, sweetheart, I live in London, so if y'all can do that for me, I'll send the information to SP. You're in the States, so it'll be easier for y'all. I swear these people were ignoring me in California City. It really hurted my feelings to hear that. It was terrible to hear that they couldn't even write down the message and give it to them. So that's all I had to say to y'all. And I did call SP because I was really disappointed, and I told her. So in some ways I personally would say I do believe that the woman that called SP on the truck the other day. Because if she said that the phone kept on ringing in that manner, and if I found out myself, and my one was like, she saw the children, which was very important, and my one was as important. There was evidence on a certain data that they are ignoring. So this case needs more pressure. I'm really sorry I'm putting myself out there by saying it. These boys deserve justice. We are watching all the way from UK, and this is madness. As for YouTubers, I love you all, but you need to get yourself together. Get a grip about yourself. This is not about you anymore. This is about our boys. Evidence is not being passed over, and all these other people need to. Whoever's here seriously trying to help the family to find the boy, do it. Because the family is suffering enough. And the evidence I have, I'll give you the biggest hint, is not on the biological family. I really say with entire due respect, I'm sorry, the bio family. The evidence is on the other party. So, and another thing I've always been wanting to say that as a counselor, I think we should put Ryan Dean's life aside. Whatever's happened in her past is her past. We're actually forgetting the main thing we're supposed to be focusing on. The camera clearly shows that there were 4 children in the car. Where are the other 2 children. These people have applied for child tax credit for 4 children. Who took the other 2 children? Where were the other 2 children were written? I'm a counselor. Who was the doctor signing up his children? CPS doesn't work alone. They work with a bunch of us. We know that. We work with CPS for a living. We work with the housing for a living. We work as a teamwork. So somebody knows something. Maybe too many people, I'm being honest today, works in the CPS. Maybe that's why this case is not going any further, but something needs to be done. 2 missing babies. These children did not get lost under Ryan's watch. When foul play is involved, everyone could be involved, I agree. But these children were not under our care. So you better stop saying it was cold. If it was that cold, you shouldn't be leaving babies outside. And I personally believe, I always say that in my chat SB. This guy, his hands were injured. I know as a counselor when people are defensive, which wasn't about being defensive. His hands were injured. And thank God that I could see that, because another person who had the skills to see was the cameraman. He kept on focusing on his hand. He kept on focusing the camera. Front, back, on his hands. His hands look like they had mud on them. I'm being honest. So FBI, I have real respect for you. I love watching everything about the FBI especially. I was happy when the FBI came on the scene as speak. But 4 months have gone, nobody's been arrested. That is unheard of. Nobody's even been called a suspect. Unheard of. I have been doing my researches, and this is a big thing going on. This is not a small thing. Maybe that's the reason that they're taking time with it. There's many people involved. And today I'm not keeping my mouth shut, I'm being honest. I believe personally that Jacqueline is a sociopath going around with 10 different names and 10 different identities. These people all need to be questioned properly. I really hope that the police are listening. Please check all the videos. You'll have forensic evidence. I don't want to talk more about it. I don't want to spill it out. We should be checking all the videos, because right next to Wanda's house, you will see something that is not supposed to be on the back. So I don't understand. More than that, they don't need more hints than that. Sorry, I'm not talking about family. I'm talking about the authority, honestly. I really hope you are listening. If people are calling you from UK, let's take a pen and write it down. Write down a note. It won't kill you.
Somebody's asking, did you ever get in touch with them?
I got in touch with the BPD. I tried calling them for over 6 hours.
So you did get to tell them? You did get to tell?
Sorry?
So you did get to tell them the information? No.
Now what happened, SP, is I kept on calling the BPD. It's just ringing, no answer. No, it was ringing at the start. Then I kept on calling them for 5 hours straight, which had the busy signal too. It seemed like somebody literally took off the handset. Nora. Then I couldn't bear it anymore, and it passed over 5 hours. I was watching the other videos, and then I saw Chief John Walker talking, and then the California city number came up. So I thought, since they both have the case, and since the boys were reported missing in California City, we would know about it. So I called them. It was ringing for a while, they didn't pick up, then I called again. Then a woman picked up. I spoke to her nicely, introduced myself, I said my whole name. I told her where I was calling from. So as soon as I started explaining myself and saying I have some crucial information, I saw this YouTube clip, this forensic evidence on one of those places. She didn't even bother to ask me anything. She just said, no, she said, no, miss, no, ma'am, we are not in charge of that case anymore. If you have any information, please call Bakersfield Police Department. And then I reminded her again. I said, ma'am, I've called them. It's been busy over 5 hours. Please, I'm calling from the United Kingdom. I even mentioned to her, I said, I bought a calling card to call. Could you please just give them the message? She said, either you call them, and I said, it's busy. She said, like, basically, she said, it's your choice. So I was thinking even to pass it SP to you and the people in the States, because y'all should contact them. This case we need answers. After I saw what I saw, I really mean we need answers. We need to talk. This family deserves the answers. I'm really sorry to say today, but if the boys are gone, may God bless their soul, we need their recovery to be done. We need justice to be done. If these boys are alive, we need to go back to the people who love them, their parents, their biological parents. I don't even understand which CPS woman, I'm saying that as a cognitive behavior therapist, as a mental health counselor, I don't understand how 6 children were given to those few people. You can see they're not mentally fit.
Right.
So I don't know if it's many people working with the mystery, but I do believe the witness who called you and said what she saw, because she wasn't right. The phone, nobody's answering. California City told me they have nothing to do with the case.
Right.
So I thought of calling it and saying live on TV because maybe they will hear it now. I tried doing it by the right manner and it doesn't seem to work. So maybe this message will be passed through to them. Maybe they can check now because justice has to be done. We love these boys. We're praying for them every day. The prayers will be answered. And it's getting answered now. But I'm not going to let this case be a cold case. Never. Sincere and classic have to come home. In whatever form of crime or shape, they better come home. This guy better stop saying things like rambunctious. He didn't even mention the boy's names once, SP. He needs to go to jail. We can't have savages like that. As for Wanderers, if you're hearing me, no, grandma, start acting like one. Someone knows like the truth said, so somebody better start talking, because I have evidence from you. This ain't a case only for United States. We are the world. This is violent. Our boys deserve justice, or they deserve to come home. And so Wichita, this ain't about trashing the Bayou family or the adopted family. We are also brilliant, and if you came together as a team, you would have got a lot done. You wouldn't have been in this position. Every one of you are brilliant and talented in your own ways. Please come together for Sincere and Classic. That's all I have to say.
Alrighty. Thank you.
And I will send you the information, and you can try and call all of y'all in the chats. I would advise you to call those few numbers and check what is going on. Y'all are in America. Please do that. This case needs to go viral. Enough is enough. Answers have to come.
All right. Thank you.
God will give us the justice, but we have to work hard for it.
Yeah.
Yes, Steve. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I really hope that we do something about this case. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll see you. Thank you.
Okay. Family. So that was the caller that I was telling you guys about earlier. that was a little bit upset about how she found out that you really can't get through. And then when you finally do get through and they do call you back after you leave a message, you'll probably get called back maybe a week or two later. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say on the situation. We can discuss it a little bit, but let me share with you something, and then the floor is open for anybody and everybody to share whatever you want to share. This is the conversation room. So we conversate. There is another missing child, you guys. He's 2 years old. He's in the Las Vegas area. His name is Amari Nicholson. Okay. Let me read what happened yesterday, you guys. In the police are investigating a missing child case that was reported Wednesday in the area of Paradise Road and Twine Avenue. The 2-year-old Amari Nicholson was reported missing near the 3600 block of Paradise Road. The area is just east of the Las Vegas Strip, you guys. Wow. Okay. I see it. It's east. Okay. He was last seen around 6 a.m. Wednesday. Police say the child may be in severe emotional distress and in need of medical assistance. Officers and detectives are following any leads or tips that may lead to the location of this child. They say we are aware of citizens providing tips to news outlets, information that officers have located a body in a dumpster. But this information is incorrect. And accordingly to the Metro statement, officers have been. Hold on, caller.
Hi, yes, Steve. How are you? This is Miss Bell from Bell, Florida, California. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Yeah, I see the young lady from the deep. She's really upset, and I started not to watch today because today my little girl would have been 13. But I have called Bakersfield Police. I've called I don't know who else to call unless I start ringing on the mirror out there or something. Because if we turn our backs, all these other people for clout. You're not better. You're trying to get to the truth. And I don't understand how these officers or whoever is handling this case. You think that little one's at home. Go home and look at your child in their face at night and ask, what do you think if it is yours? Forget about the color. Forget about whatever. These are toddlers. They're not even 5 yet. Whatever, they're probably 5 now, but they must be found. They didn't just up and disappear in the spaceship.
Right.
So, and it's keeping everybody in a frenzy. I started not to watch today. I got back from putting flowers out there. I had to fight ducks to get your head. So I'm like, what's wrong with these ducks? My daughter was like, leave the ducks alone. They're not going to bother you. I was like, they need to move. I need to get back home. I need her. But I finished what I had to do. But I came in and I heard her and I said, no, she's still trying to call because I have called almost every day. One person I got through this evening, I passed it along to the detective. I don't know if the detective got it or not. So I guess on next week, I'll take the weekend, try to rest and get my mind clear. And I'll start writing at them again. I don't know if we should hold media outlets because they're not covering it. You act like these little children's life is not worth anything. If you had 50 FBI and people searching around, but that's one day. How many days are you guys been searching? They should have started that same day or the next day. Because these babies, if they're not here, they're deteriorating. If they're underwater, they can't be found because we can't get the dive team to come here. That does it free of charge. There's a military guy, and I seen, I think, AD, he spoke to one of the guys. I think, because I watched them where they recovered bodies, cars, they, go into the ocean with some sort of sonar system they got where they can find things underground, especially in the water. And they dive like 20 feet. They go pretty deep down. And because one woman, she said out there, she told the people where to go to find her son. He was missing, and the rifle was missing. They ignored her, but she stood out there. She knew her child was there. She stood out there water. So they come there and they went down and died and they found him. I said, my God, how long had that mother sit out there asking them to come and help and go in the water to see was her son there? And that's where he was, still in that car. I said, my God, this here is just ridiculous how you're turned away from the mothers. I mean, yeah, they're not our children, but they are children. I don't care whose children they are babies. And I mean, my daughter, when you get to, and I have to keep myself distracted and to do some good for someone that's alive, if we can find them. I can't, I heard you a minute ago say, when you tell a person don't cry, they cry worse. I said, well, yeah, that's true, especially if you're listening to your child. And I said, just like I said, came from the cemetery, put the flowers up there, and I got off and out there because if I stay there too long and concentrate, I might not want to leave there. But we'll keep on saying for you, the mods, and hey, Miss America, that's what I do. I gave you new names. And I said, I'm tired of trying to keep up with your hair colors. I said, I'll go one, I'll see. I said, Bernie, you change it. So I sit there and I find some sort of humor in something. But these babies don't matter. They told me to quit watching, try to put me on some ambulance, and I'm getting depressed. I said, man, you ain't putting your drugs with me. I'm going to stay focused. I said, and hey, just call the police, arrest them, and get on the mirror. Get her name out there. I think you spoke to one of the officials. But they're not doing it. It's like they're sitting. Come out, it's not a cold case. Well, what the hell are you doing? How many kids you got missing out there in Bakersfield? Cali, they did just up and disappear. They would walk, which little kids can travel a long distance if they're running. What are they running from if they took off running somewhere? But they did not take off running. That man probably went there, went to sleep, left the children out there. And I guess he said, they'll say, I'm out of here. They're not treating us as you. Look at the oldest boy first, his face. You can see that baby is stressed, just like Malia Davis. With her dad, something she did, he went toward her face, her eyes flinched. But when she was with Darian Van, she was just happy and stuff like that. If you pay attention to his emotions, or any person's emotions, their picture is telling why would a little 4-year-old face be found up in his head if someone hasn't done something or he's not concentrating on what you have done to him or his brother. And he's sitting at a restaurant with the adopted grandfather or something, and the diaper bags on the table, but you look at his face, that baby is distressed. And I don't understand, you just take kids and put them with these people. I don't know if you get kickback from the money, so you didn't check on them, but that's really not normal what they do, because adoptions, you get something for these children, but they're no longer wards of the states to where you'll get the full amount. So I understand.
Right.
I said, I'm not according to verbatim, but I know a woman that adopted these kids, those who gave her responsibility. And if they ain't got no job, what were you doing for funds? Are you trafficking these kids for their organs? What happened to these babies? And I mean, this is past time for them to have been recovered by now. Now, Bakersfield is being quiet because they got something, and a lot of times they won't let the public know until they're made breaking arrest and they got something that's going to stick. Okay, I can understand that, but at least update people, and I know they've got thousands of calls on this because the guy told me so. So if you're getting this much, if it's just phone calls, I would think, keep the public abide on what and where. Forget about they little scrappers there and they're laughing about the kids over there at your house. What tried to grandmother, foster or not, it's going to say, they hit your house. And my kids is like, if they at your house, I ain't waiting on nobody. I'm coming in your house. If they want to search the neighborhood, well, hey, Chalk, they say the dog, Dennis, you go knock on the door. Start, hey, they open the door, start hollering those kids' name if this is what you thought happened. But the lie it was fishy from the day one. We sit here, I said, no, that ain't happened.
Right.
No, that's not happened because so if you was just gone for a few minutes, you would have been out there right up down the street and looked for them before you go get in your van and drop them off to wherever you drop them off to wherever you put these babies at. And I don't down the mother because, hey, those are her children. She birthed them children. And people have to be very careful with abusing her. She's not at fault and she has nothing to do with it. So I can kind of understand her silence because people were saying, when she was 13 that I don't put her in these pictures up there for nobody to like a damn thing because I love her. And if I just share this, I don't need you to say anything about me or who is that little baby.
That's that's the 2-year-old that's missing in Las Vegas. Somebody wanted to see the picture.
Oh, my Jesus. I mean, it's the constant, and it seems like the babies, they're taking it out on the babies. my neighbors, don't be calling her. That ain't your child. That's a little baby going out to that parking lot. If she's not stylish because somebody would bag over her, or she gets out that big and go into a busy street, I would have never forgave myself. And I told him, you need to keep track on your baby because, hey, they back up and don't see her. I said, she went out the gate before, after you got the car, and that baby's coming right behind you. And so she kind of puts me to me, I don't care, take care of your damn child. My sister, I told you, got ready to drive off and then had something to drink. I took her license plate and I told the other two elders in the house, I said, you let her leave here with that baby. And she's been drinking. I said, I'm going to turn all y'all in to the police if they know I'm doing it. So they took her keys. I said, is this best you do? Her little 5-year-old grandbaby. I said, who's going to drive the car home? She came over here with him and you pour a big bottle of vodka in front of me and you think I ain't going to say nothing? I said, yes, she like my brother. When you heard her feelings, I don't give a damn about her feelings. When this is a baby, she's endangered. I said, I'd rather be looking at, I don't need to be looking 6 feet down at her and that child. So somebody better say something.
Right.
You know, but she wants to fight with him and argue with him. I say, y'all, with 2 or 3 of y'all together, y'all take them damn keys. And she don't go nowhere. And if she try to go, call the police and you keep that baby with you. Keep them safe. But I'm going to keep calling. Hopefully, I'll get through. I'll have my daughter to put my recording on this new phone because it's there too. Now, I was like, who got that email made? I had to tell my daughter, come change this stuff. They don't know who I am. And which it doesn't matter. So long as I put my super chat and look at the little people dance on there, whatever, I'm fine with it. I know who I am. And you ladies have a happy Mother's Day. My daughter's planning something. I told them, quit planning things for me in the month of May. I don't celebrate Mother's Day anymore. Because, I mean, I have 3, 1 is not here, and they don't seem to get it. I just really rather be left alone. She said, well, you don't want to spend Mother's Day with your kids and your grandkids. I said, I love to do that, but I'm not with no mess. This attitude and stuff, y'all leave that at the door, because I don't allow friction in my house and in my circle of my children and my grandchildren. Everybody else, they can keep it outside the door. I don't house it. I don't let them in here. I keep my house blessed and prayed up, and my children and people that I care about prayed up. Sisters with them, I don't bother with them because it's about too much drama. And this time in my life, I don't have time for it. But I'm going to get back in the chat and listen. Hopefully something will come of these 2 babies. And hopefully they get the 2-year-old missing child in Vegas too. These people crazy. But I will holler at you guys later. And y'all have a blessed weekend and a happy Mother's Day.
All right. Thank you. You too. Happy Mother's Day to you too.
Thank you, Steve. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, you guys. So yeah, the one information that one of the news reporters put out is that they found the baby in the dumpster. That was false. So I was letting you guys know that they are still in. I'm in Las Vegas. Haven't heard this. Well, look it up. The child's name is Amari, spelled Amari. I think that's how it's spelled. Thank you, Keish. Thank you for the super chat. I'm trying to grab it, but it's running up there. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you. I seen Victorious. I seen Victorious. I seen Virgo Grant. I see Honda Allah. And I seen Keisha in the building. Let me see if I can pull any more up. You guys know that I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Like if someone's talking or we're in the middle of a conversation, then I'll wait to do the dance. And maybe sometimes I may forget, but I let you know that we see you and everybody. Thank you. The mods say thank you. We put on there, thank you. You'll have your name on the back of all the videos. I have got the update on the special thank you. So we'll be doing that. But thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I don't want people to get mad at me, but you know, the story must go on. The way he just backs that up, you guys, I don't know. He's feeling that music, and I likes that. But I do want you guys to know when we do the super chat dance, yeah, things may start taking off. Somebody may be talking, and I know that the time lapse in certain places. Like I had put that picture up a long time ago, and then when she finally seen it, I'm like, that was like 5 minutes ago, but she just seen the picture. But yeah, that was a picture of the little boy in Las Vegas. But when that happens or something, and we're in the middle of a conversation, I don't want to stop and then play one of these tip things because I know that it gets me off focus and it gets the person that's speaking off focus. And so I try to wait until they're done and we put them all together and we just do one super chat because it's about, okay, if you're giving, it's about just giving. Um, and we do try to acknowledge everybody, but sometimes sometimes I miss it and I don't mean to. There was a young lady the other week. Um, Matter of fact, let me find her name real quick because I want to shout her out because I felt bad about it. I can find it real quick. One of my moms reached out to me, Freddie, and said, "You missed somebody." So I want to tell her I'm sorry. It was Belinda Daniels. So if anybody see Belinda Daniels anywhere, tell her SP said I'm sorry that she didn't get her dance, and we probably put everything together. And that's how we have to do it sometimes. Or we'll be here. Sometimes we'll be here forever dancing. You guys know how it works. Sometimes this thing sometimes could go, 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 go. You guys understand what I'm saying? Keisha, thank you for the super chat. I see you in the building. Thank you. Anybody else got anything they want to call in and share with everybody? Anybody? Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. All right. All right. Anybody got anything that they want to share? Anybody got anything they want to share? So I'm hoping that the people that's down there in Las Vegas, this is Friday, you guys. And I know it's been a hard week. Pamela, it ain't the house. I know it's been a hard week, you guys. I'm telling you. You seen what I was doing today. I was spending time with my grandson. He got so mad. He was like, Ned, I'm not leaving. I'm like, boy, you can't stay here. You want to stay at the park. He don't want to go. He was just having so much fun. And I just, it's good that they have fun and everything, but that was my time with him. I want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. Make sure you do something with your kids. You guys, you guys know you're gonna see me come on here. But I'm glad that Honda Allah called in, especially after I told you what happened. So you guys know I didn't know she was even in the building. So I just want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. And just back away from the drama, you guys, okay? If you want to help the situation, back away from the drama. Don't sit there in the bushes. Don't sit there and listen to it. Back away from it, and they will correct themselves. But if you sitting there talking about, oh, they don't know. I mean, okay, you can do what you want to do, but you're not really helping the kids. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not. Actually, you're entertaining that foolishness, and you shouldn't. Don't do it. I mean, if it was your child, you wouldn't be want to sit there, so you do whatever it takes. Hey, this is SP.
Good afternoon, SP. Good afternoon, SP. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, blessed, highly favored. I want to say a happy Friday and thanking God that every one of us have a blessing, and that blessing is the live to see another day. Praise God. And I want to wish a happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that are in the chat and especially all the mods on the hard work they are doing. And I just want you to give me just a little minute of your time that I could say a special prayer. We the mothers at home, wherever we are, just to say a special prayer for Ryan Bean. It's not going to be a Mother's Day for her.
Yeah.
But just say a special prayer for her, and that prayer is asking Jesus for a favor, and that favor for her to bring these boys home. That's the best gift she could ever ask for. And a special Mother's Day for those that are deceased, those that are on earth. And I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. Right. Heavenly Father, I come before you this day, asking you for special prayers, dear Heavenly Father, for all the mothers that are deceased as well as those that are alive. And Ryan Bean in particular, Lord, bless her, Lord, from the mole of her head, Lord, to the sole of her feet, Lord. You alone know the burden that she's carrying, Lord. And bless her, dear Heavenly Father, and answer her prayers and our prayers. In Jesus' almighty name, amen. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Thank you, SP.
You're welcome.
And God bless.
God bless you. Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
That was beautiful prayer. You guys, I'm gonna get on off of here. I will see you guys later. We're gonna do a pop-up over this weekend because we're following this case with Amari. I got a great grandson. Well, I got a grandson, step grandson, but his name is Amari. But I mean, this is a cute little boy. I'm gonna put him on the thumbnail, you guys, or hopefully I can put him on the thumbnail. Things are kind of wacky right now, but I'll try to put him on the thumbnail so everybody can see his picture. He's 2 years old. He's been missing since Wednesday in the Las Vegas area on the east side of the Las Vegas Strip. You guys, if you see this young cat, please call the police department and let them know. They're saying that he may be distressed and under some kind of emotional situation going on. All right, you guys, be good, be safe. Oh, Miss 562 Paramount, she said, got my lunch late. Miss 562 Paramount, hold on, let me see this super chat right here. She said, got my lunch late. Much love and respect, SP and Moss. Miss 562, you were in the giveaway on TeNika Shenette, the plus size doll. You wasn't there. You won. You forfeit your gift, girl. And I think you had won the coach purse. You forfeit your gift. You wasn't there. What happened to you? She said, I seen 562. I said, that's family. You wasn't there. But you do get a dance today. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank everybody that gave, that wanted to give, and in the future. All right, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can absolutely testify to we have searched every corner of that house.
Even, yes. I mean, I know we have those videos of the, FBI and other agencies working with Cal City PD digging up the backyard of the house. Yes. And I believe you guys did take some pieces of evidence out of the backyard, but nothing substantial was found back then, correct?
No.
And so something that a lot of people have been asking me, and a lot of people believe that the kids could be, unfortunately, underneath the floorboards of the house, not the backyard, but in the house, underneath the house. Have police looked under there?
We've looked everywhere possible in the house we can possibly look. And we brought in search dogs, cadaver dogs, Every dog you can think of has been in that house and has not had any kids anywhere in the house. Every dog you can think of has been in that house and has not had any kids anywhere in the house.